Hey everyone, it's Ashley and I'm back with a thrifty book review. So the book I wanted to review is The Mischief of the Mistletoe, and this is a pink carnation Christmas book. This is by the author Lauren Willig, and this is actually part of a larger series of books. They're all mystery related, and this one is set in the Regency era, which is actually considered to be like the Jane Austen era. So if you're a fan of Pride and Prejudice or any of the Jane Austen books, this might be a good read for you. So the story actually centers around several main characters. The first one is actually Arabella Dempsey, and she was a young woman in the Regency era. In the Regency era, if you were not from a wealthy type of family, generally you had to work, and the type of work that was considered, acceptable for young women at the time was usually considered to be a governess. So you would be some sort of school teacher. So for her, she actually applied to be a school teacher at this girls' school, and she starts there her first day, and immediately a whole bunch of hijinks ensue. So the second character is actually Reginald Fitzhugh, who is affectionately called Turnip, and you'll see why throughout the novel. But he's there to visit his sister Sally, and while he's there, she actually gives him what is called a Christmas pudding, and it's wrapped in this little cloth with a little ribbon. And when while he's leaving, he actually bumps into Arabella pretty hard, and he drops his Christmas pudding. Well, she sees it, grabs it to follow him and out the door, and while she's running out the door, she actually gets attacked, and the Christmas pudding's like on the ground with, fallen apart, and Reginald comes to her rescue because the guy's attacking her. So after he runs off the guy, she notices that there's actually writing on the Christmas pudding wrapper. So they both read it and figure that there's actually a mystery involved. So this whole Christmas pudding leaves them on a big journey to find out who the spy is and what they're actually trying to do. There's someone who keeps following Arabella throughout the novel and is trying to figure out if she has something in particular. And she actually gets taken and threatened several times throughout the novel, and there's actually different points where they have to attend different societal events together to try to figure out if they can actually figure out who the spy is and what the spy is actually looking for, because they're not quite sure. One part of the story that I find is super hilarious is when they actually go to a Christmas type of party, and it's held at a local castle, and they're trying to hide this information at the same time as they're looking. So, you're dealing with kind of cranky upper class people and spies and intrigue, and it has a lot of humor and a little bit of romance kind of mixed in as well. And later in the novel, they actually have to go to a Christmas event together where it's a huge dance, and everybody's kind of visiting this whole area for multiple days. And throughout this, they kind of start piecing together the different pieces of the puzzle of who actually is the spy and what is it that they're actually looking for. And it's kind of neat to see the relationship develop between Arabella and Turnip, because they're both really lovely people in different ways, and to see how that actually performs and how both people who don't have really any business in the spy business kind of get drawn in together. So I definitely think it's a really interesting novel. If you're a fan of the Regency era, just the history of it, and kind of how all of that ties together, I definitely would recommend it as well. So I'm a huge fan, and I'm definitely going to see if I can find more of the Pink Carnation series, because I thought it was a really great kind of lighthearted read. I went through this one in a day because I couldn't put it down. So I'm definitely a fan of it, and I think you guys will be too if you're a fan of, the Regency era mysteries or even a little bit of romance. So I hope you guys enjoyed my quick review, and if you have any books that you picked up at Dollar Tree that you've been loving recently, definitely let me know, because I'm always on the hunt. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!